Fairfield Equity Project. My name is Sarah Genovese, and I'm one of the student leads and voices for equity at Fairfield Warde High School.
I'm Andrew McInnes, and I'm the student lead for Youth for Equity at Ludlow.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah Augustin. I'm a Voices for Equity alumni and the current chair of publicity for FEC.
Hi, I'm Amali Barroso. I'm the student lead for Fairfield Warde Voices for Equity.
Today we hosted a privilege walk to show and acknowledge the privilege that is within the youth in Fairfield, Connecticut. We hope you enjoyed. Everyone, and thank you for joining the Fairfield Equity Project Privilege Walk. My name is Aaliyah Augustin, and I am the Warde Voices for Equity alumni and the chair of publicity for the Fairfield Equity Coalition. The purpose of today's event is to bring light and knowledge to those within our community and the unseen privileges of our peers, friends, classmates, and students. The word privilege means a special right, advantage, or immunity guaranteed or available only to a particular person or group. Today's event isn't meant to bring harm, disrespect, belittling, guilt, or shame to yourself or who you are. Now that we are ready to start, I'm going to ask everyone to line up in the middle and face me in a straight lines when your arms a length away from each other. Listen to the following statements and follow the instructions given. For example, when I read, "If you have blue eyes, take a step forward," only people with blue eyes will move and everyone else will stand still. Each step should be an average length step. If it does not apply to you, stay where you are. This activity should be done in silence, and if anyone feels uncomfortable stepping forward or backward on any statement that I read, then please stay where you are. Although this is a visual representation of privilege, this is also an introspective exercise, and it is important for you to understand how privilege affects your life, but it is not designated to make you share things that you do not wish to share. Are we all ready to start? Yes? Okay. Take one step forward if you are a white male. Take one step back if you have not seen or heard your identity, i.e., your gender, ethnicity, age, sexual orientation, disabilities, or race represented within your classroom. Good? Take one step forward if you have ever had or can have access to a tutor when needed. Take one step back if you have ever been impacted by a divorce. Take one step forward if either of your parents have graduated college. Take one step back if you have or are on free and reduced lunch with FPS. Take one step forward if you or your family has ever inherited money or property. Take one step back if you ever had to get a job to help financially support your family. Take one step forward if your work and school holidays coincide with your religious holidays that you celebrate. Take one step back if both or one of your parental roles have to work to provide for your family. Take one step forward if one or both of your parental roles can stay home without having financial issues. Take one step back if you have ever been bullied or made fun of because of something you can't change, like your gender, ethnicity, age, sexual orientation, disabilities, or race. Take one step forward if you've ever studied the culture or history of your ancestors in elementary school. Take one step back if you took or are going to take out loans for your education. Take one step forward if you came from a supportive family environment. Take one step back if you ever had to miss a meal not by choice. Take one step forward if English was your first language. Take one step back if you couldn't participate in an after-school activity because your only form of transportation was the school bus. Take one step forward if you were encouraged by your family to attend school/college. Take one step back if you ever felt unsafe while walking alone at night. Take one step forward if your entire household has health insurance. Take one step back if the representation of your race within the classroom made you feel uncomfortable. Take one step forward if you ever had to worry, if you never had to worry about having clean clothes for school. Take one step back if you didn't have lunch within school due to financial issues. Take one step forward if you were ever offered a job because of the assistance of a friend or a family member. Take one step back if you can't afford SAT prep classes. Take one step back if you were ever stopped/questioned by the police because they thought you were suspicious. Take a step forward if both your parents finish high school. Take one step back if you are a first-generation college student/graduate. Take one step forward if you never had financial troubles when buying supplies for school or uniforms for sports. Take one step back if you've ever been called a derogatory name. Alright, does everyone want to look around and see where different people are at the moment? So, does anyone want to say what they're feeling right now based on where your position is versus other people's? Anything stand out? Nothing you guys want to share?
I feel privilege and something that we should be taking advantage of.
Anyone else want to share anything? So, thank you again so much for coming out today. We hope everyone learns something about yourself, those around you, and the people that make up Fairfield. We hope today you leave putting a new meaning or an extension of what you already knew upon the word privilege. And if everyone could sit kind of 6 feet apart so that we can take a picture of everyone, that would be great too.
Privilege.
It was very eye-opening.
Privilege.
Surprised.
Self-conscious.
Experience.
Emotional. Hopeful.
Shocked.
Curious.
Subconscious.
Eye-opening.
Brave.
Surprised.
Eye-opening.
Interesting.
Bye everyone, stay tuned for the next video.